All right, y'all. We back. And this where it all started. Now close the screen door and don't let them flies up in here. Now y'all, see where did he got it from? He got it from his dad and mama. I just found out that Melvin Cone was P Daddy Daddy. And he dealt with that. Y'all remember this that TV movie, The American Gangster? And you know that guy died in 2019. Diddy father did business with him. Yeah, and you know Denzel Washington played American Gangster. Yeah. Okay. Remember that was Lucas, right? Uh then Denzel Washington played the American Gangster. The man Lucas. Lucas was a bit heroin addict. You remember he was selling all them drugs and stuff? And at the end, they took all his mama the coat and everything from him. The feds did. Now, P Diddy dad was his best friend, and he did business with Lucas, but he was murdered in his car. Yeah, in 1972. Y'all wasn't born. Okay, and he was murdered for being a suspect informer. Yeah. Yeah, he was the informer. Now, by him being an informer and a heroin dealer, along with Lucas, do you think P. Diddy is going to follow his dad's footsteps? Well, let's see. Okay, and here go a picture of Melvin. Yeah, he was born April the 15th, 1938, but died in January of 1972. Now, this is his mother, y'all. Now, remember now, this is not Jan. Jan is much older now, y'all. Don't get the picture confused. I don't see how y'all, you know she older than that now. Okay, that's her at a younger age. Okay, Diddy mom raised him, y'all. He didn't know his father. He wasn't but 3. So he didn't know his father, okay? So I don't know how they did that. So following Melvin death, Diddy was primarily raised by Janice. She was a model and a teacher, assistant in Holland. Okay. Uh Following the death of Diddy's wait a minute. Following Diddy's arrest in September 16, the multiple accusations, SA and ST, against him. And he pled not guilty. Let's see what Mama got to say about that. Miss Janice, that's his mom's name, she told the media that it is heartbreaking to see her son judged not for the truth, but for a narrative created are lies. So the mama saying that they are lies. Everything that happened to him. Okay, she wrote in a statement shared by her attorney on October the 6th to bear witness what seemed like a public lynching of my son before he had the opportunity to prove his innocence is a pain too unbearable to put into words. Now, y'all, we gonna dive into this. And this Diddy and his mama now. Janet shared that Melvin P. Diddy dad passed away in 1972. Remember I told you he was shot, right, in the car. And he was only 3. Uh, his father, yeah, died in a car accident. But when Diddy got older, he discovered that Melvin was a drug dealer who had been shot. See, she told him that he was in a car accident. He died in a car accident. But did it smart, he did, dug, and then he found out his daddy was a drug dealer. Something similar to what he became. Diddy only found out his father died from a gunfight when he started school at Howard University and looked up his dad's name in school's library. See, Mom, you can't hide stuff from your children. They do have librarians out there, okay? He shared during a commitment speech in May of 2014. Y'all remember when we had that discussion that back then we didn't have this much technology to do research or find anything on. So now, parents, you got to be careful what you're telling your kids because now the technology will help them find out the right information, okay? So that's what Diddy did, okay? I don't know, did it hurt him when he found out about his dad or not? When I type in Diddy said that when we type in his father's name and the day he died, he said, I read in the news that he had been murdered in a drug deal gone bad. Right there in that library, he said he realized there's nothing greater than a mother love and a desire to protect her child. That's back in 2013, Diddy realize that his dad was a hustler. Yes. Which led him to learn early in life that there were only two ways out of a life. A drug dealing is dead or in jail. Now, how many times y'all done heard that? Janice did a lot for her son at that time. She put him through private school to make sure that he had an education, a great education. She took upon herself as a mom to rising to make sure that her son has the best education that he should have, She put him in an all-boys Catholic school, and we talked about that the other day, what happened in that Catholic school, okay? Then they moved to Mount Vernon, New York, where she was raised, okay? And then they went between the suburb and Holland, where his grandmother lives as he grew up, okay? Back in 2006, they did an interview with Oprah. Okay, Diddy shared that his mom took on the role as a father, and his grandmother acted like his second mother. And we see that case like that in a lot of situations, y'all, right? Then he said that the mother liked to spend time with Diddy. She loved him and so much, and so she so proud of him and everything. They're gonna make it pretty. Knowing Diddy history, nothing surprised me, because I think that, sometimes kids, when they dig, and digging some information on his dad, look like he became his father to me, allegedly.